Oh snap! Oh snap! I saw it a second ago. You see it up in the corner? We made it to the Pacific. We made it to the Pacific. Also, holy crap, San Diego is nice. I've been sleeping on this town. My God, I didn't know. How would I know? And what a beautiful drive on the way here. It's all, gorgeous. It's 68 degrees here. Oh, perfect and sunny. I realize why, because it's such high elevation. We climbed like 27 mountains to get here. Buffy needs a break. But here's where we're spending the day, if we can find parking. Didn't even intentionally do it, but I think we're gonna get to the beach right at sunset, because the sunset's in about 20 minutes. And look. Oh, gorgeous. But yeah, I really want to go check out the Whaley house. I remember learning about it. And it is supposedly, it was voted by the Travel Channel to be the most haunted house in America. You know I gotta go. I already looked up the tickets before I even left Bombay Beach, and I think I really wouldn't care what they cost, but I think they were like less than 20 bucks. So I was like, hell yeah. Lights green, bro. So we're gonna hopefully get to do that tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff I want to do here in San Diego, and as long as it's easy to park, I mean, I got everything I could need here. So I think we're gonna have some city vlogs coming up. I'm not too big on going to cities. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I don't know. I got a feeling about this place. I already like San Diego. I think the temperature is what did it though, because I looked. It's heaven. I could see myself living here just based on the temperature alone and the views. But it doesn't leave the 60s like the whole time. The high today was 67 and the low will be 61. That's even at like 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. It doesn't get below 60. Like, what? This is a van lifer's heaven, temperature wise. I don't want to be too hasty, but I like San Diego. So far all I've done is park, but I like it. Whoa, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Now look at me. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. Fantastic. I've never seen this before. Hot coals? I mean, I've seen hot coals, but I guess you can have like your own little fire pit here on the... I fucking love San Diego. Oh, we're close to a military base. I remember reading that. Look at that cool house. But it's chilly. I had to put my West Iredale Warrior shirt on. Dog. Oh my God, there's so many dogs. They saw it too. That was a nice dog.
Where's AJ?
Not gonna lie, Buffy isn't really that dirty. I still need to take her to a car wash though, because the undercarriage is probably very salty or sandy, and that is one thing about Ford Transits. They rust pretty easily. So we might go find a place to give her a little rinse tomorrow. I'm gonna look and see if there's any restaurants. If there isn't, I just won't eat. Or maybe I'll have a snack in the back. Snack in the back. All right. I'm in a good mood. I need some sleep though. Oh, we're gonna have fun in San Diego. For sure. Ooh, it doesn't seem that bright, but my eyes are sensitive. I got sensitive eyes. Also, I've been in the back for the past like 5 hours. Hi, how are we doing? I'm coming back to life. I can feel it. I got a good night's rest. Definitely traffic started popping off around 6 a.m. So I was up and not moving. I don't know what those were for, but not really moving. I did a lot of tedious work, a lot of file transfers and editing and all that jazz. And I'm hungry. I realized in the last 48 hours, or last 2 days, 2.5 days now, I ate less than 1,000 calories. I didn't do the actual math, but it was, your girl's dragging. So I'm thinking I need to get my blood pumping, you know? And I've been pretty sick these last few days, obviously, so I'm trying not to push myself too hard. I was even debating whether or not I was going to record today. But you know what? I'm having a good hair day, so we should. This is a good hair day, suck it. Oh, he's in shape. San Diegans, is that what they're called? Very attractive people. I woke up to that quite a few times. Well, this does not fit well. I woke up. I kept wondering, like, are we under attack? I thought we were close to a military base. I guess we're close to an actual airport. We're at the Village Pizzeria. I'm ready for some food for sure. And it was only a 15-minute walk to get here. I don't even know how, it wasn't that far. Beautiful fucking city, excuse my language. Beautiful city. It smells wonderful, and I'm thinking it's because it's just such good temperature all year round. Like, there's flowers everywhere, there's dogs everywhere. Everyone is smiling, and they're so nice. Literally on that 15-minute walk, this dude, I was talking to him about his big fluffy dog, and it was such a fun conversation. And then this lady rode by on a bicycle. She's like, I love your hair. It's like, thank you. I've had so many people, specifically cis men, trolling me on Instagram. The thing they hate the most is my hair, but San Diego loves it. I'm feeling really good. I like this place so much. I'm so glad I got out of the van. But I'm debating on what we're gonna do today. I want to go to the Whaley house really bad. We still got plenty of time. It doesn't close till 4, but I was looking online. You could go to the Whaley house. You could do a self-guided tour. You could do a guided tour, which is not that expensive. Self-guided's $13, guided's $20. Or we could do a haunted tour of the city. I think it's like $100, and honestly, not bad. So far, San Diego is growing very quickly to be one of my favorite cities of all time. My heart is like racing because it's a beautiful city, the temperature's perfect, the people are nice, it's hella fucking haunted, and there are dogs everywhere. And there's the beach. I'm not leaving. We're staying here. I'm a San Diegan now. Yeah. I mean, I'm not leaving. So we're gonna go back to the van. This is the plan. This is the plan after the van. We're gonna go back to the van. We're gonna go to Planet Fitness. I'm gonna go get my hair did in the morning, and then maybe we'll go to the Whaley house. Maybe we'll go to Balboa Park. There's so much crap to do here, and I think we're gonna have plenty of time because your girl don't want to leave. Another thing, the sun came out. It's great. Oddly enough, I was watching. It popped up on my algorithm. Daniel Bregg, I think is his name. He's a van life vlogger too. And the one where he was in San Diego, I guess it like knew because I was researching San Diego, and because he had posted it like almost a year ago. But he even commented like it's say super foggy in the morning, and then the sun comes out like midday, and it's just now noon, so that makes sense. It was foggy. I was kind of dreading it because I wasn't even pulling in 50 watts. But before I left, I checked, and it was like 125. So we're good. God, I love this city. Let's go bathe. There are so many squirrels here, and they do not run. I even got really close to one a minute ago. There's one, you see it? And they're so fat. These are the fattest squirrels I've ever seen in my life. See, they're playing some right there. They love the people. Even squirrels love San Diego. Yeah, we're definitely by a naval base. I've seen a lot of military stuff. And that's a clue as well. I love it. Oh my God. I needed this. Also, this lighting is really good for, oh my God, they match. Yeah. All right. We got the laundry in. I decided to go for it because I was feeling gross. Buffy was feeling gross from Bombay Beach. She's just dirty. She's just dirty. So we're washing our linens and my clothes. And look what's next door. We're washing Buffy too, baby. Today is a day of cleanliness. And is it not just a day, like everything's just kind of working out? Like the shower and the massage really helped my tummy. My tummy was just not great, especially after the pizza. I was just struggling. And then the shower and that massage, the massage chair was just doing a number on me. I don't know if that one was special or something. I guess I needed it. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. My stomach's still like no food. I would prefer no food, but I got some calories in me. I'm going to survive. So let's go wash Buffy's undercarriage. All right. Please wait while we verify your permission. That was expensive as hell. It was $15. I didn't even use the brush. I just sprayed the undercarriage and like, wasn't even 10 minutes. Okay. First complaint about San Diego is this one particular car wash is a little expensive. Boo. All right, let's keep it moving. Oy. So much. She covered the toppings with more yogurt. Ugh. I'm having a great day. I love when the day starts off rough and it ends with me so happy. We're kind of trapped though. Oh, it looks like I have to get in the passenger side because I tried, the door won't open it. I could fit, but the door won't open enough. Check out where we're staying tonight, and my hair, holy crap, we're getting it done tomorrow, don't worry about it. But my gosh. And that's the marina over there. There's a big pirate ship up there. And this spot, we're not gonna take advantage of it, but it's 7 days. Well, it's free. Okay, I said that wrong. It's free all the time, but there's a maximum of 72 hours. So I could potentially park here for 3 days. What? How's it look? It's gonna dry, but she did a good job. So I don't think it's in there. Obviously we're in the neighborhood. Everywhere's the fucking neighborhood out here and I love it. But McKenna, she did a fantastic job. There's some cool people in there too. We were talking about animal communicators. Good times. You should be expecting it. secured the bag. Oh, my social anxiety was kicking in there. It was too tight.
A little stressed. I haven't even got my laptop out yet. Gonna make my coffee. I got my laptop. Signing to Zoom.
Good morning. Good morning. Your girl got a lot of work done today. And it is, it's not even 10 a.m. God, I was very productive this morning, oddly enough. And boy, oh boy, do we have a beautiful campsite. I was adulting today, but that's over. We're done with that now. Now it's time for fun. And we gonna have a spooky day, baby. We're definitely doing the Whaley house today. It's only 13 bucks. I think that's within my budget to go to the most haunted house in America. And I'm a spooky girl. I got 3 ghosts tattooed on me right now. And maybe like 4 UFOs. So, and a goose. A dollar goose. Okay, so here's the plan. I went online to the Whaley house website and I was gonna get a day tour, a self-guided day tour, and that was going to be around 15 bucks. So I was like, that's okay, that's fair. And but then of course they got me. They were like, you could do a bundle and save, and they were right. It was, I couldn't resist it. It was 18 bucks, so $3 more to do a night guided tour. So we're not going to the Whaley house until I think 8. I think that's what I booked it for, so the sun would be down, but it's not too late that I have to. Your girl gets tired at 9. That's like, I'm old. I know I don't look it, but I got a early bedtime these days. So yeah, we have a whole day to kill. It's about 10:30 now. So I was thinking, let's go, I think it's called Balboa Park. It's like where the San Diego Zoo, it's just a huge park, kind of like a Central Park, but for here. Let me make sure it's called Balboa Park. I think that's what it's called. I was thinking maybe we could go to the zoo, and I looked it up and it's like 75 bucks. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to budget a little bit smarter, and just no, I'm not spending that much. What is it called? Yeah, Balboa Park. 72,000 reviews, 4.8 stars. So it looks like it's pretty cool. I'll do a little research. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're in store for a treat. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. This looks cool. It almost looks like there's a, is it a mission there? I don't know, but we go there and just wander around for a little while. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. I think it's gonna be in the higher 60s. Nice. And there's dogs everywhere, and there's ducks over there. Oh my God, I'm losing my goddamn mind. It's amazing here. Very, it even smells European in a good way. It's so beautiful here. I feel like I fit right in. I should have worn my ball gown. I feel like a freaking idiot. All right, we are on the way to the Whaley house. We're a little early, but that's okay. I said they wanted us to arrive early. So we're gonna do that. I think it'll take about an hour. We'll be done around 9 probably. I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm pretty excited. And then afterwards, we're gonna head north. I think it's time to leave San Diego. I don't want to, I love this place, but I'm like, I'm definitely getting like settling vibes, and it's like, no, Mimi ain't settling nowhere. Sir, the light's green. Okay. And excuse my road rage. Okay, we're here. It's definitely the old town. I guess it's Old Town. You see the Old Town Theater, but also, holy crap, look at that sunset. I got a lot of it on the drive here, and oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Man. But yeah, we just drove past the Whaley house, and there was like a bunch of people dressed up in old-timey outfits. They're doing this a lot, very spooky out here. A lot of ghost tours and stuff like that in this area. So I guess this is old San Diego. I just realized I'm about to go see the most haunted house in America, according to multiple sources. Travel Channel, I think, was the main one that voted at that. So maybe we should do a little cleansing just to be on the safe side. I mean, that's the only logical thing I could do right now. Does that look scary? That's pretty rad. Makes me think of Rey Mysterio. I think it's a bit of a ghost town now. We're a little late to the game, so I don't want to go too far. Me just casually hanging out next to the most haunted house in America. Get a little caffeine for the spirits, you know.
Watch your step in this door frame.
I think they're stuck in the parlor. Yeah. The Yankee Jam got them. Okay. I did the tour, and holy crap, we're gonna walk back through the yard. That was so cool. The tour guide, her name was Julie. I remember that because I kept wanting to say Julia. But here is like the yard. There's a little girl haunting that tree. Over with those outhouses that we passed earlier, that's where I believe the youngest daughter of John Whaley, the handsomest old man in San Diego. Yeah, they're not the same outhouses, but I think that's the location of where she unalived herself. And he found her, she was still alive, and he carried her back in the house, and they still have the couch that she passed away on. Yeah, see? Ooh! Oh, that was so cool. And Ghoulie Julie let me record a little bit, as long as I didn't record her telling the actual story. So we got some good footage. I'm excited to like look at it and see if I got anything. Oh, one cool thing. There was this fella haunting the place because like one of the last rooms, which was the parlor, I thought they had tarot cards too. They weren't tarot cards, they were stereoscopes. She was kind of telling me it's like, it's cool like 3D picture that they had back then. I want to Google that because it sounds really interesting. But can you tell I'm excited? Oh my God, that was so much fun. But that parlor used to be San Diego's, like where they executed people, like execution hall or something. And they hung, I believe she said he was an Australian fella named Yankee Jim, and he was 6'4". And when they hung him, they didn't really have the proper equipment, I guess, for someone that tall. So his feet were just barely touching the floor, and he died super slow, like he just slowly strangled. And that sucks. So he's haunting the hell out of that place. And the irony of it, when we had 5 other people, there were 6 people in the party. And 2 of the dudes, well, there was 3 people, 2 dudes and 1 girl. They were all military. And then there was another couple besides me, and that fella was a cop. And she didn't even ask them that at the beginning, but she's like, yeah, Yankee Jim, he really doesn't like military. And she said a lot of times, especially male military men, but no, he really doesn't like military guys. And when those guys are there, a lot of times they'll feel like pressure around their neck, or they'll get like red marks around their neck. And one of the guys, he was like, holy shit, I'm feeling like my throat feels really sore right now. And the other fella, that's right, she asked, are you military? And he's like, yeah, all 3 of us are military. It's just like, yeah, he really doesn't like military or cops. And the other guy was like, I'm a cop. So it was me and his wife, we were sitting there like, I'm like, I feel great. I'm not having any issues. I'm having a great time. And I really was. Man, that was cool. I had no actual experience. I was digging it. I felt really comfortable there. I was so happy to be there. And I will say one thing that is kind of strange. And I'm going to screenshot the text, because last night I had like the most vivid dream. And I text Lana first thing this morning, and I do text her about my dreams, but not that often. Not unless they're like super vivid. And I was like, I can still remember how it felt. I had 2 children, a little blonde baby boy, or a blonde boy. He was probably like 3 or 4. And then a little girl who was just, I even said she was like 2 years old. And maybe she was little, really little, because I remember she was blonde too. And she had like bangs and a short haircut, similar to kind of like what I had. I had blonde hair when I was a little girl too. And they were my children. They were my babies. And I remember hugging, the little girl ran up to me. The boy was off playing, being a boy. And the little girl was really lovey-dovey. And she came up to me and was hugging me, and I was holding her. I remember she was so tiny, like my hand almost fit across her back. And I was like, oh, she's so little. And I loved her so much. I loved both of them in the dream. And I mean, it was enough that I had to, like, I literally text Lana. I was like, it's so strange. Because I'm not going to have kids. I don't plan on doing that. And just have, like, it was just a weird dream to have. And I still remember vividly what they looked like. And when we're in the kitchen, there is, and I'm sure I got it on video, there's a portrait of a little blonde girl with that same haircut. And I'm sitting there just staring at it. I'm like, why does that look so familiar? And when she pointed to that little girl and she was telling the story, she died when she was 3 years old. And she had accidentally ingested some pesticide, because it was like arsenic and honey mixed together. Like, okay, old-timey people, come on. That would get me. I'd be dead. I could read the labels like arsenic. It's probably fine. And then I'd be dead. But no, that little girl, I don't know if it's just my brain messing with me, but it looked a lot like her. I don't know. And I felt a real connection to Anna Whaley, which was the mother. And she outlived all of them, I think. She outlived all of them. and spent her last years pretty much alone in this house. She was really creative. She liked music, and she loved her family. She was really artistic. And they said all their spirits are nice. They were like, don't worry, this is not mean spirits. You know, you don't have to be scared. It was really cool. But there was like a theater, and that was so cool. My heart, I was like, I want to get on that stage. I want to tell a dick joke on that stage so bad. But they had the something troupe, Turner troupe? I can't remember, but it was like this really popular performance group. And they came out there, and that little tiny room that I was in, she said there was 150 people there on opening night. I'm like, that's just like Brooklyn. That reminds me of the Creek in the Cave. If you get that reference, leave it in the comments and let's be friends, because you both throw it too. Yeah, she said like the leader of that troupe died 10 days after the opening day because he had caught tuberculosis from like the 150 people crammed in that tiny little room. Somebody or multiple people had tuberculosis, and that was pre-COVID, you know. And Eddie also had the syphilis. She was like, they were performers, so they enjoyed all the fruits of life. And sometimes syphilis happens when you do that. So